Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I would like to discuss what a 110-day account should look like. What it should look like. So as you can see in the in-game time on the bottom left, it says 110 days. So if you have started from launch to now, this is what your account can look like. It could be a little bit better than mine, but ultimately this is like the almost maxed out version that you can be at 110 days. Now, if you started the game later than that, you can kind of compare your stuff with what I have as a person who started at launch versus, let's say you started last month or something, and you'll see the total difference between a person who started earlier versus a person who started later. So this is like the maximum amount that you can have for a account at this age. So let's get started for our number one. Everybody loves to look at interways. So why don't we start off with interways first. So this is where you should be at 110 days on your interways. Tier 6 Sword Horizon, where one of your specific path. And then you will have a Muro Chant at tier 5. I mean, I stopped at tier 5. It was tier 6 before, but then I transferred that over to something else. And then I stick to tier 5 because 200 Muro Chants for this effect is really not that great. So you don't want to be going for the 200 Muro Chant for its tier 6 unless you want to min-max everything. But at this point in the game and how little interways that you can actually get, there's no reason for you to min-max everything in the interways right now unless you can get every interways easier. But because we're time gated, we can't, really min-max our interways. So the next one, you have a tier 6 of a particular path. What do you call these kinds of paths? Like, not specific path, it's like a general path, yeah. So a general path, a tier 6 one, and then a general path tier 5, another general path tier 5. And then you can also have a tier 4 specific path as well. So obviously your numbers can vary right here. If I were to absorb the tier 4 specific interway, my second one, into like more tier, like I could change the evasive charge to tier 6 and also my invigorated warrior to tier 6 if I were to reset my tier 4 of equals of oblivion. But the reason why I want to have a tier 4 specific path is because I like to play multiple builds. So I want to swap this back to Sword Morph because I like to play Sword Morph and Sword Horizon. I think those are like the most fun to play other than the other weapons. And then everybody's different, obviously. Like for me, I like Sword Morph and Sword Horizon. Unfortunately, the triangle button or what is it in the PC one, your little squiggly line button, right? This takes a lot of endurance, so you can't use both of them for both weapons because both of the weapons is actually quite fun to use. But anyways, aside from that point, that is where your interways should be at 110 days right now. As you can see, I have 115 more interways on the evasive chart, so I only need like 85 more to max this one out to tier 6. And also for my invigorated warrior, I have 42 out of 200, so that's where you should be at. And now let's go on to our next thing is mystic skills. People often like to compare themselves with their mystic skills, and this is where you should be at 110 days. So let's start from everything. For me, just a rough summary, I have everything maxed out tier 5 for, today. So we have tier 5 maxed out, tier 5 Meridian Touch maxed out, Celestial Seas maxed out, Cloud Step also maxed out, Contortion don't have any upgrades for it, so you can't upgrade that. Lion's War maxed out, Leaping Toad maxed out, Ghostbine maxed, Guardian Palm maxed, Flaming Meteor maxed, and then now we have Talon Strike, Yaksha Rush, Free Morph max, Wolf-like Frenzy max, Sword Spin. I know I'm going through every one of them. I just want to show you proof that all of these are max. Some people just have a hard time believing, so I'm just gonna go one by one. Dragon's Breath max, Drunken Poet max, Dragon's Head maxed, and then Blinding Mist maxed, Serene Breeze maxed, Golden Body maxed, Ghostly Step max. This is so useless because after you get to the next tier, each one that you upgrade for Ghostly Step doesn't do anything for the skill. So this is a total waste of resource when you are upgrading ghostly steps. Hunky Havoc also max, so that's about it. So everything else is you can't really upgrade them. So yeah, done and done. So that's where you should be at for your mystic skills. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing, is the Touch of Death also maxed as well. So don't forget to upgrade your Touch of Death. If you don't know that you can upgrade your Touch of Death, you can, is on your general path right here. It's kind of sneaky, like you never know to look at your general mystic skills, right? But yeah, it's right here. You upgrade your Touch of Death so that you continue one-shotting the NPCs when you assassinate them. Alright, so the next one that we're going to talk about is the weapons. So you have 85, 85, all max, 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 max. So you will have some of these not maxed out yet. I have 5 weapon sets right now, not maxed out. Unfortunately, I don't have any more inner arts or martial arts tips to max these out just yet. So hopefully I can max these out before the next breakthrough, and then we'll have to grind a lot more after that. But yeah, this is where you should be at. You should have most of the weapons are maxed out, and you will only have 5 of these not maxed out just yet. Now, can you be better than where I'm at? Sure, you can be if you are more efficient than I was, but you definitely can be. So yeah, this is where we're at right now. So the next one you want to see is the path guide. You know, all of these are, you know, maxed until the next breakthrough. I still haven't maxed this out because I don't have enough tips to upgrade my twin blades just yet. I mean, I do if I just reset one of the weapons, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm not in a hurry or anything like that. So now we go into our exploration skills. You should be the total aspiration attributes at 1916, which means that you have maxed out every single one of these things here. And then some. If you have been playing the game, doing everything that you can in the game, you should be at this level or greater, because I didn't do everything. I did most of the stuff. So what I mean most of the stuff is, if you check out the map over here, I have a 96% Qinghe, and also a 88% Kai Feng. So a lot of people, they 100% them. I just too lazy to finish it up because 100% of these are very tedious, and most of it is like the wandering path that you need to, or not wandering path, but wandering tales that is very short and I think a waste of time. I mean, I don't really pay attention to it. I just look up a guide, and it just felt too tedious at that point when I look at the guide and do it. I know that you could do it legitly and just like read and follow what they are saying, and then, you know, figure out a way to complete it, but that would take too long and not efficient for my kind of play style. So yeah, I haven't finished that image, you know, because 96, because some of the chests, you know, are underwater for you to, you know, get, like the Bodhi Sea. There's like 13 more that I need to get, right? Or 11 more I need to get, and they're all probably underwater. And I was like, come on, or under the mud, and you have to float on top of it for it to come up. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's too tedious. It's like, okay, but yeah, you definitely can do 100%, but for me, I don't know when I'll do 100%, but I just don't have the motivation to complete 100% right now. And Kai Feng as well, 88. So that's where I am at for the map completion. Most of you are probably at 100%, but not me. Now, for the next thing I want to talk about is your gold. So right now, as you can see, I have 4 million gold, and that's where you should be at or above if you started from 110 days ago. And yeah, if you look at all of the other currencies, you should pretty much, I mean, like the bounty stuff, I stopped after a while because it just got too tedious, but I did purchase most of the stuff that was good. Just waiting until they add any newer stuff in for the bounty currencies. So yeah, 4 million gold, that's where it should be at. As in addition to, remember, the ones that take a lot of gold is, you know, upgrading your weapon pass. So I'm able to get all these weapons upgraded and still have 4 mil gold before the next Hershey update. So this is where you can expect to be at 110 days. Now, if those of you are wondering about my pillow pills, I only use like half of them. So I still have 40 left. Some of you guys have like 70 plus. Yeah, I use half of them because everybody were talking about, like, why don't you use some of the pills during this breakthrough or that breakthrough, and I followed that, and I was like, okay, I didn't really need to use it at the end of the day. But I mean, like, you can make the argument and say, like, when are you going to use it? Because we're always going to have new breakthroughs, new levels. It's like, it's never going to stop. So at some point in time, you're going to have to use them, whether, you know, you're at max level or not, because the max level will always increase. So use them when you want to, but that's how much I use, half of the pills that people have used. But another thing, small thing that I want to mention is this gear score. You should be around 24,000 or 2.48 goose. I'm pretty sure you can get up to maybe 2.5 at this point, but I'm pretty maxed out. But I know that some people out there can max this out a little bit more, because not all of my gear is 100%, right? So if you look at my gear, I got all recommended stats, all gold stats on my sword and also my spear. I don't have a gold stat here for the little specific part where I got purple there and another purple here and a purple there. So yeah, so most of it, so it's not completely max, but it could be a little bit better. But I don't know if that's enough to get to 2.5 goose at this level, at this moment in time, but I think it might be. It's up to you. We'll see. And then as for our enhancements, I'm at average level 39. So I got 40, 40, 40, 40. We are limited by, you know, this item here, Howling Orc, which you can only purchase in the season shop. Which is why I keep telling people, like, the account age does matter, because the season shop refreshes every week, and if you miss a week, that means you miss all that stuff that you did, or all the stuff in that week, and therefore you're a week behind. So you'll never catch up. You'll never get that week back. I don't know why there's always someone in the comment section say, yeah, you can always catch up to a person who started later or earlier than you. And then I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense, because you can't make up a week. It's gone. All the stuff that you could have purchased a week ago, it's gone. You can't make that up. I don't know why there's arguments always in the comment section saying, like, yeah, you can. I was like, no, you can't. You can't make up the time. Unless, you know, there is something in the game that allows you to make up the time, which is why I've been arguing for people, like, new accounts should have some sort of catch-up mechanics so that they can catch up. But yeah, this is where it should be at. Level 40, 40, and then 37, 36 on helmet. So I think maybe one more week or so, you will be able to max out everything here. So as of our talents as well, I don't think it's too much to say, but everybody should have maxed out your talents so far and have one extra talent left to go through the next one. But this is the next breakthrough, so you should be able to max everything out. I've seen a lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers, they don't have everything maxed out because they only do what they want to do in terms of what they want to play. Like most of the time it's just PvP, so they don't care about maxing everything out. But I do a little bit of PvP, but I'm not that good. So for the PvP, you get, PvP is also time gated. So as you can see, you have to wait 2 days before you get your talent points accumulated here. And you have to wait a little bit more time before you can get the actual title for the season, which is the No One Like Me title. And as for the bosses, because I'm not a person who plays multiplayer all that often, I only do PvP for multiplayer, so I don't have any of these multiplayer bosses, you know, completed, because I don't like to do Heroes Realm or Sword Trials with people. I think a lot of you can comment on that and saying, like, yeah, you know, if you are playing with randoms, it can get a little frustrating. And then you'll go like, oh, then that means you should just join a guild that focuses on these so that you can complete these in time. And then I'm like, no, but I'm an introvert. I don't want to join a guild. I don't want to have requirements that I need to do in order for me to stay in the guild. Spent some money in the game because I only bought all the low money cost outfit, because I spent $30 on this game for the horse. So I had like $15 of pearls left. So that $15 went into getting all the outfits that are cheap in the store. We'll scroll all the way down to where you see like 60 pearls. That's what I bought it. So I bought all the 60 ones just because they were cheap and I still had some pearls left, so I might as well spend them for my elegance. So I just wanted to get my elegance score to at least like 10,000. But right now I'm at like 9,500, buying all the 60 pearl ones, and also doing a lot of the outfit unlocks in the game that you can unlock. So let's go take a look at that really quick. If you can see I tried to get all of the outfits that you can earn in game. So I have like the Blazing Midnight, which is the sect, and then I have the Heavenly Frost one, and then the healer one, and yeah, and this is the famous one for just playing a game. And yeah, most of these are just the $16 one, and also the gambling one, or the stuff you get from defeating campaign bosses or outposts that you can spend the currency of these little bags, these things, activity currencies. And yeah, this is where you should at this point like have all the outfits that you can unlock in the game. Right now I just need to join the newer sect to unlock their outfits. Forgot which one they look like. I think one of them was this one, right? Mask Trope, yeah, that one. I haven't paid too much attention to that. And the Nine Mortal Realms one, and then the Velvet Shade. So these three I still need to get, as well as the non-sect one. I could buy that right now. So now as for the profession, you should expect that you are about 17,000 mastery right here, 17,266 mastery. You could be a little bit above that. I did miss 1 week or so or two with upgrading the mastery here, but you should be at around Paragon level. So where you are for your healing thing, you should be level 88 to continue the next upgrade. So that means I need to do the next breakthrough to be able to upgrade this, and you should have some career notebooks left over. 978, so I should be good for the next breakthrough for this healer stats. Now, not only the healer, you can also, your scholar, it should be about max level as well. As you can see, reach level 88 to the next upgrade, so both your healer and scholar should be max level at this point in time with 110 days. Now, if you started later than that, obviously you will not get here at all ever until, you know, you get to 110 days. But mastery points for the scholar, I have 17,500. Most people can be above that if you play the game like I do. The other thing is that your oscillating jade, you should have around 1,600, and you're not really buying any more from the season shop. So as you can see here, I stopped buying the oscillating jade from this vendor right here. But now, if you're not 110 days in, like my other account that I have created, my legend one that was 1 month created after, you know, everything, it really still needs to buy oscillating jade. So yeah, and that's where you're probably at if you started a game late. You need to buy the oscillating jade, but try to avoid trying to buy too much of it because you need more gold often than not in this game than anything else. So try to use your jade fish mostly for these gold. That's how I got 4 mil sitting right now before the next breakthrough. So guys, let me know how your playing experience has been, and let me know if you're close to where I'm at or even better, and if you had later days than 110, and if you can get to where we're at the start. Because right now I don't think people can get past this if you start it late, but if you do start late and you could get past this, actually you still probably can, right? If you really tried hard to get to, because the goose score only is affected by your gear and your mystic skills and inner ways. It doesn't affect, like, let's say you maxed out all the weapons or all the mystic skills. So yeah, it shouldn't. People should be able to get to the same goose score even if you started a little late, but it's still going to be hard for those people. So guys, let me know. Comment down below what your account looks like right now. Do you have tier 6 stuff right now? Do you have all tier 5 up fully maxed out for mystic skills? Let me know. Curious how many of you guys are playing to min-max this kind of stuff. So well, I was able to do all this even with the Timegate. So now, you know, the final conclusion is, like, did Timegate actually stop me from playing? Or did Timegate really stop someone from progressing their character? Yes and no. Remember, inner ways, if you wanted to play multiple builds, you can't really do that because there's so many inner ways that you can max out and play multiple builds. But that's the main issue, is the inner ways right now. Like, everything else is like, it's okay, you know, but inner ways definitely is the most frugal part of the game right now.